Oh hey guys, welcome to Month of Mana. This is going to be a month of interviews, songs, pieces of artwork, making of songs, and some other bonus stuff we can't quite categorize. And at the end of the month, there's going to be a killer listening party. So we're going to keep this month nice and packed for you guys. It'll be fun. So for now, let's just get right to it. Hey guys, I'm Nate Horsfall, or you might know me as FoxxDragon on the internet. I've never actually run an album before, this is my first one. Usually just do the art. Lots of albums, lots of art. Oh, up there. Plenty of that. Done that for a while. We'll get to that later though. I have managed teams. I've been a lead animator and an art animation director and things like that, and I manage a team at work right now, but it's a little different than working with people that aren't physically in front of you, that are doing this out of their goodness of their hearts for free times 60. Just kind of wanted to try something. I know so many people, I've met so many people over the years, and it's like, man, you would be really great for this, and you would be really great for that, and oh man, if I could just get all these people together, wouldn't that be neat? Basically just created a sandbox of really amazing people and said, alright guys, let's go play and see what happens. So there's that, but yeah, just, it was kind of time. I've been doing this long enough. Give it a shot. See that? Secret of Mana. Yes, I love this game. Oh, but wait! Hiroki Kikuda's signature? Signed? The cartridge? Love it. Me and my brother used to beat this game every Christmas. I would come home and we would beat this game. We've beaten it over 30 times. We have played it through a hacked version by this guy Masterflow, which is nearly impossible, and we only really beat it by pretty much cheating through the game, kind of, sort of, like finding all the glitches and exploiting the hell out of them. We've also speedrun in 8 hours, so we know that game like crazy. And the other thing I know about that game immediately is, hey, the music. It's so diverse, it's so mixed, it's got so much stuff. It's got metal, it's got acoustic, it's got like jungle sort of stuff, it's got like orchestra, it's got choirs, and so it's like, hey, it fits all these people that I know, because I know metal musicians and choir and all that other stuff, and I wanted to bring all those guys together. A lot of these guys had never even played the game before, but they hear the music and they're like, oh my god, it just has everything. And then somebody else could pull them onto one of their songs, but that's still great because it has everything. It doesn't matter, you can make it all work. And so it was really easy to just throw as many people at this project as possible because everybody could find a place. And for whatever reason, this game also really hasn't been represented that heavily in the music scene. I mean, you get little covers here and there, but there really haven't been any large-scale albums that I can think of. I know of some in the works, coincidentally enough, now, but at the time that I started this, I just figured, you know what, man, somebody needs to do this. We're gonna be those people. We're gonna do it. Oh yeah, just also to note, Eric Peabody, Viking Guitar, harassed me into doing this album. He threatened to take it and start it himself if I didn't set it up. Look what you did, Eric. This is your fault. Well, if you played Secret of Mana, then you know it's a multiplayer game. You should know. It's a multiplayer game. Don't play it single player. But for those of you who do know, that for me kind of drove the whole album. Everything about this album has been multiplayer focused. Nothing has really been done in a vacuum. I wanted people to feel like they could go talk to somebody else. Like, I wanted it to feel like a multiplayer album. Like, hey man, I need some bass. Who do I know who's got bass? Okay, well I got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, cool. Which one of those guys is willing to do bass? Maybe, oh yeah, I heard what you were doing. Can you help me with this? And even mixing help. So yeah, collaboration. Collaborative game, collaborative album. Well, these people are mostly actually friends of mine. It's kind of divided, I think, into like 3 different groups. There's people that I was already on pretty good working relationships with. I've probably done work for a lot of these guys, most of them in the past. And so I've hung out with them, I've talked to them before, da-da-da-da. Then there was another group of people that I discovered while setting this up. Oh my god, I found this guy on YouTube, holy crap. Or somebody would suggest somebody to me and it's like, oh my god, this person is amazing, I should check them out. And then there were other people that I certainly considered, or never considered even that ever happening. But somebody would kind of point those people toward the album and be like, dude, you should know about this. And then they would hit me up and be like, I need to be on this album. And so I didn't want to turn anybody away. Funny story, Amanda Lepre cornered me at PAX East, and demanded to be on this album when she heard about it. It's just great. The enthusiasm, anybody who is enthusiastic, like, I want to be on this thing, it's like, yeah, let's make it happen. It's collaborative album, you know, the whole thing really is about team spirit. It's not necessarily about one person just dominating everybody, or look at me and just showing off, or, you know, you might hear some stuff on this album that you're like, really? It sounds like this person's showing off, but it's all for fun. Everybody's trying to elevate everybody else, and that's the spirit of the album, and anybody who was on board had to be on board for that, and they were. So that's the music side of it. On the artistic side of it, there's absolutely no way I can possibly say that I would have tried this album without my brother. Like, he's just, me and him, it is Secret of Mana. There's no way I could do this without him at all. And then Zenny, the third player, Ali, has always been right up there with Secret of Mana, and so he was an easy choice. So the artistic side was the easiest choice. That was done before he even started. It was just like, boom, we're doing a Secret of Mana album. Obviously you're on it. Duh. I didn't even ask. I said, here's what we're doing. You're doing it. And they were like, yeah. We've talked a lot about the collaboration of this album, but really, I mean, there are songs that have 4, 12, 16, 20 people on them, and the same thing for the art. Not just where this person did the lines, this person did the artwork, but something where they truly did work together to create something that they wouldn't have made by themselves. You know, all these people are different. They are different people, they're different musicians, so the result of just jamming all these people in one song, multiple songs, it just results in some kind of crazy, I don't even know, black magic, basically. There's plenty of people that rocked it solo, and they rocked it well. But those solo efforts are the minority, not the majority. So that's kind of different. Second aspect of it is certainly the art, because why would you make 50 pieces for a single album for free? That's kind of silly. I didn't want to put any limits on it. We just kept going, just kept making more stuff. So normally speaking, on these kind of VGM albums, you have a whole bunch of music, and a lot of the biggest complaints are, hey, I only liked this and this and this, and I really kind of skipped through the rest. But we try to structure it around what's your mood. So if you want to put on something and you go to war, we got a disc for that. If you want to put on something and just relax, zen out, we got a disc for that too. If you want to put on something and just party and dance around, we got something for that too. So if we did it right, you won't really want to skip through the songs because they'll all fit in one mood set. The other thing that's going to be really awesome, you can't tell yet, but our presentation for this thing, it's going to be pretty sweet. Do you want some hard copies? Do you like 3 discs? It's a 3-disc album. How many pages should that be? 24, maybe? DVD case? That'd be kind of cool. Art books are kind of cool. I don't know. Shirts are kind of cool. Yeah, those things are pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe we'll do those things. I think the last thing about it is extra stuff like this. You know, we want to talk to you guys. We want to tell you more about the project. We want to show you how this stuff was made. We want to get you involved with these people so you can find them, befriend them, work with them in the future. And hopefully you will after watching these videos. You know, it's been a roller coaster. That's how I would describe it. Most of that is really just because I have a problem with ambition. It's kind of crazy for the first project that you would ever do to think, hey, let's do 3.5 hours and get all this artwork and all this other stuff. And let me tell you something, that wasn't the intent. I actually said real early on, I have it somewhere in my logs, it would be crazy and stupid to try to do the entire soundtrack, so we're not going to do that. But you know what happened? Everybody kept piling on. I got more and more people, and I never wanted to say no, so I just didn't. For all the bumps, it's been amazing. When I get a song in Dropbox, putting in there, or another piece of art or something, and I get to see it, get to talk to these guys, when I get to see them posting around on the group about how they love this or that, or just kind of just watching the friendships develop from these guys, it's been amazing. With a project this size, it could have certainly exploded in a fiery ball, but it didn't, and I want to make it very clear, the only reason that it didn't is because I had incredibly patient and talented people helping me every step of the way. Oh, that's like a performance review question, right? Like, what are your goals for this project? Please explain. Do you feel like you've accomplished your goals? Yeah, so obviously we want to make the greatest Secret of Mana tribute we can possibly deliver. I think that's mostly people's goal for most of their albums. So that's an easy one. Oh yeah, most art ever, that's an easy one. Obviously I'm going to make most art. It's run by an artist. It's art. I would love to see people be more open with their projects when they see what kind of things can be created. I love these guys who've created this, who've been on this project with me, to go off and form new friendships and new albums with the people that they've been hanging out with. One of them even already told me that they were thinking about doing a live band because of how that happened on this album. That's amazing. Collaboration, man, let's do more of it. Let's do more of it. I can already see everybody on the project going, God, I hate you, but you know what? Of course, thank you to the incredible team that created this game. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And one of us isn't here, which is Hiro Aisano. It's unfortunate he passed away during the making of this project. He was one of the artists who created this game. So, you know, maybe he's watching us right now from another world where there is mana. Right up there with the sprite. If you are watching this video after all of that's over and you have the album and you checked it out, let me say thank you. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy it. We worked really hard on it, and we would love to know what you think. You know, we've been working head down for a year and a half on this thing. We gotta know what the masses think. To everybody who has stuck with me through this whole incredibly long process, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. It's absolutely impossible to have said that I did this by myself. I don't really like to refer to this as my project, and it just isn't. There's absolutely no way it would have existed without the people that are involved, so love you guys. Enjoy. Month of Mana starts now.